All right, today I'm going to show you a shortcut for running a scan for over-the-air TV antenna channels on your Roku Smart TV. This trick will work for most brands of Roku Smart TVs, including RCA, Philips, TCL, Hisense, as well as other brands of smart TVs that use the Roku operating system. Now, there is a way to run a channel scan by going through the System Settings menu, but that way takes a little longer. I made a separate video on that. You can find that in the description if you want to see it. But the way I'm going to show you today is much more direct. Start by making sure that the cable from your TV antenna is connected to the coaxial input on the back of the television. Then make sure your antenna is aimed in the direction of your local broadcast towers. If you're not sure which way to aim your antenna, look on a website such as antennaweb.org. There you can enter your zip code and then check the little box below that says you'll be mounting the antenna 30 feet or more above ground level, and this will give you the most comprehensive list of available channels in your area. When you're done that, press go and a report will be generated, and then you'll be able to see a listing of channels available in your area, as well as a map that shows the direction of the broadcast towers relative to your location. This should make it easier to aim your antenna in the right direction. Now, once your antenna is aimed, you can begin the channel scan process. You're going to start here at the Roku's home screen and highlight the app that says Live TV. Once it's highlighted, press the star button on the remote control, and this brings up a little mini menu, and you'll have options for either scan or rescan for channels. That depends on whether or not you've performed a channel scan previously. So highlight whatever scan option it is and then press OK, and that brings you to the next screen. Now, if you scan for channels before, then you're going to see this screen next telling you that you've already scanned for channels. And there's two choices here. You can either scan again or start over. If you choose to start over, then you're going to erase any channels that were previously scanned in. But either way, you're going to end up at the same screen in the next step anyways. So select an option, press OK, and it's on to the next screen. Here you're going to select from either streaming channels, antenna, or cable. The correct choice here is antenna because that is the option for scanning local over-the-air channels. Once you've highlighted that, press OK and the channel scan will begin. Now, while you're running a channel scan, you should also know that running this scan does also include the free streaming channels that are offered from Roku, as long as your TV is connected to the internet. And since it's a smart TV, it probably is. There is a way to separate those channels from your over-the-air antenna channels. And if you want to learn how to do that, look in the description of this video for a link to that video. Now, in my area, I only get 3 over-the-air channels. That is over-the-air television in Canada. But if you're in the States, you're probably going to get a lot more than 3 channels, that's for sure. Now that the channel scan is done, I'll select View Guide, and I can watch my over-the-air antenna channels. You'll see that they appear at the top of the program guide here. Those are the stations with the numbers beside them, and then below that are all of those free streaming channels from Roku. And once again, there is a way to keep those separate so they're not cluttering up your over-the-air antenna channel guide. Check the description for a link to that video. There's also some other tutorial videos I'll link in the description on Roku Smart TVs. Stay tuned to my channel for more cord-cutting tips for TV antennas, free streaming, and free-to-air satellite television.